Going to discuss type 1 and type 2 errors. What is type 1 error and what is type 2 error? So, type 1 error is it is accepting the hypothesis. So, that is a wrong decision. Okay. So, now I am going to assume the hypothesis that A is going to reject it. That is type 1 error. Type 2 error is what? Hypothesis is false, but accepting the hypothesis, the wrong decision what we are considering, but rejecting the hypothesis is the correct decision. That is type 2 error. Okay. So, rejecting the hypothesis by considering the false, that is a wrong decision, that is type 1 error. So, I will give in this manner that hypothesis is true, hypothesis true, then hypothesis false. Accepting the hypothesis, accepting the hypothesis, on the correct decision we can accept it. Correct decision. Correct. Rejecting the hypothesis. When you are going to reject our hypothesis, if it is a rejection of rejecting the hypothesis, or rejecting of hypothesis mainly when we are taking the wrong decision. Wrong decision. Okay, correct decision we are accepting it. Suppose if it is a wrong decision, we are rejecting it. So this is type 1 error. Type 1 error. We are assuming the hypothesis is true. So accepting, if it is a correct decision, we are accepting it. If it is a wrong decision, we are rejecting it. It is directly. So it is type 1 error. So then, so accepting the hypothesis, wrong decision. So if hypothesis is false, we are accepting the wrong decision only. So rejecting correct decision, we are rejecting. Correct decision, we are rejecting. Okay. Then this type of error is called type 2 error. Type 2 error. Hypothesis is false, we are accepting also wrong decision. That is type 2 error. Hypothesis is true, but we are rejecting the wrong decision. That is called type 1 error. Okay, in your exam they will ask what is the type 1 error and what is type 2 error. So that you have to give the definition for this. So assuming correct hypothesis and rejecting the wrong decision is type 1 error. Assuming the false hypothesis and accepting the wrong decision is called type 2 error. Okay. So next we go for, we have two types of concept we are discussing here. One is chi-square distribution and another one is t distribution. So first we are going to discuss chi-square distribution. Chi-square distribution. What is chi-square distribution? Where we are using it? So chi-square distribution is generally denoted by the symbol chi. It is called as chi or chi. So chi-square is equal to summation from I is equal to 1 to n. So OI minus EI whole square divided by EI whole square divided by EI. So here degree of the freedom. Degree of the freedom is n minus 1. Degree of the freedom is n minus 1. So what is OI, what is EI, so on, what is degree of freedom. Okay. So here OI is the observed value. Observed value. EI is the expected value. Expected value. So we are taking the squares of the difference between observed value and the expected value, divide by expected value, and taking the summation will give us the chi-square. That is, chi-square distribution provides the measure of the correspondence between the observed value as well as the expected value. Expected value is also called as theoretical value. Okay. In the theoretical value and the observed value. It is also called theoretical value. Just by using the theory, we are going to expect the value. Okay, observed value means by experiment we are observing the value of the. Suppose it is like in your laboratory we are getting the output, right? So that is your observed value. Expected value means by using the formula you are getting the answer, that is your expected value. The difference will give us the chi-square by taking the summation over the expected value for the particular experiment. So here also we are doing the experiment and we are finding it, right? So now I am going to solve the problems on this. So degree of the freedom is at what level the difference we have between the observed value as well as the expected value. So by solving the problem you will get to know clearly about the chi-square. So each and every problem looks like the application on that. So compulsory one question you can expect from this. So they will not specify, they will at the end by using calculate the value of chi-square they will give. So first question is a dice is thrown 264 times and number appearing on the face say x. The number appearing on the face say x follows the following frequency distribution. Follows the following frequency distributions. It is like we are finding error. Following frequency distribution. Correspondence values between observed value and expected value that we are calculating it. Distribution. So write down the values they are given, x values and the frequency. So 1, 2, 3. How many faces are there for the dice? How many faces are there? For dice, how many faces are there? Hello? Six faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Frequency they are given. Frequency means how many times we are throwing a die? How many times we are throwing die? Let me fast. How many times we are throwing a die? 264. Out of 264 times, how many times we are getting 1 on the face? Okay, so that is 40 times. They are given in the data itself, in the question itself, 40 times. We are getting 2 on the face 32 times. We are getting 3 on the face 28 times. We are getting 4 on the face 58 times. We are getting 5 on the face 54 times. We are getting 6 on the face 60 times. If you add all the frequencies, it should be what? It should be equal to 264. It should be equal to 264. Is it right? 40 plus 32, 72, 72 plus 28, 100, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
100 plus 58, 158, 58 plus 54, 12, huh? 112.
210.
And 210 plus 60, 210, huh?
270.
Correct
212.
answer? 58 plus 54 is to power. 102, 112. 112 plus
Yes.
60?
172.
72. 72 plus 28?
100.
100. 32 plus 40? ಬರಲ್ವಾ? 264 ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ. I got 260. ಬರ್ತಿದೆಯಾ 264 ಬರಲ್ವಾ? Are you getting 264 or not? ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ರು ಬೇಗ. 40 plus 32 plus 28 plus 58.
272 ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
58 plus 54 plus 60. 272 ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
272 ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
40 plus 32 plus 28 plus 58 plus 54 plus 60. Actually 264 ಬರಬೇಕು because this is the out of 264 times what we are throwing, no, that getting 1 how many times? So question ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಂಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಬಿಡಿ, ನಾನು ಇದನ್ನು ಸಾರ್ಟ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಸಿ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್, ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಸೇ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್, ಸೊ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಒನ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಯು ಟೇಕ್ ಡೌನ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಅದೊಂದು ಬಿಡಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಲೀವ್ ದ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್. I will come. Frequency is like that only. How many times? So if you add that one, total number you should get. Okay, take down the second one. 5 dice were thrown. So questions ಇನ್ನೊಂದು paper ಅಲ್ಲಿ check ಮಾಡಿ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ. That is question paper problem. I took directly. Okay, 5 dice were thrown 96 times. 96 times, and the numbers 1, 2 or 3 appearing on the face of the dice, because we are taking 5 dice follows frequency distribution as below. Frequency distribution as below. So write down the data given. Number of dice showing 1, 2 or 3. So here frequency. So number of dice showing 1, 2 or 3, if all the 5 dice are showing, there is frequency 7 times. So 4 dice are showing 1, 2 or 3, that is 19 times. So 3 dice are showing 1, 2 or 3, there are 35 times. So 2 dice are showing 1, 2 or 3, 24 times. Then 1, 8 times. 1 die. 0, 3. Okay, number of dice 0, that is 3. Frequency is 3. So if you add this, so here we are getting 96. We are 5 dice were throwing 96 times. Okay, then they are given test the hypothesis that the data follows binomial distribution binomial distribution. Test the hypothesis that the data follows binomial distribution. In the bracket they are given chi-square value is equal to 11.05 at the degree of freedom is 5. Degree of the freedom is 5 at the difference of 5 level. 5% level of significance. Okay, come to the solution. So first we have to write the observed value. Then we have to find out the expected value. To find the expected value, they are given which rules we have to follow. Okay. So now first I will write the observed value, then I will find out the expected value. Observed values. Observed values are what? These are the frequencies. It is observed values. Observed values what we got when we throw a dice, 5 dice 96 times. Okay, that is 7, 19, 35, 24, 8 and 3. These are the observed values, they are given in the table. We have to find the expected value. Okay, expected value means by which rule we have to use? We have to use the binomial distribution. By using binomial distribution, we have to find out the expected values for that. What is the binomial distribution? We have the formula P of x is equal to NCX P power x q to the power of n minus x. This is the formula for binomial distribution what we have. What are the x values? These are the x values 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is number of dice showing 1, 2 or 3. Next we have to find out probability. They are given the frequencies. We have to find out the probabilities of number of dice showing 1, 2, 3. Did you clear? Are you getting? These are the observed values means frequencies we got from the data what they are given. We have to expect what is we have to expect that how many dice are showing 1, 2, 3 on the face when we throw a die. Okay, 0 dice showing 1, 2, 3. That is the frequencies they are given. That is observed values they are given. So we have to find the expected value. To find the expected value, first we have to know what is P and what is Q. What is P? What is the probability of getting 1, 2 or 3? What is the chances of getting any number? What is the chances of getting 1 on the die?
By 6.
1 by 6. What is the chances of getting 2? What is the chances of getting 2? That is also 1 by 6. So that is we have three possibilities, right? 1, 2 or 3. So that is if you throw a single die, actually we have to find the probability for a single die. Then we have to generalize for the 5 dice. It is same probability. If you throw a die, so what the numbers have the probability or the chances, it is same if you throw a 5 dice also. First I will find out the probability. Probability of getting 1, 2 or 3 means out of 1, out of 2 or 3 any one number. That is I am considering any two numbers 1, 2 or 3. Okay. That is probability of getting 1, 2 or 3. That is 2 divided by out of 6. Is it right? 3 by 6. Chance of getting 1, 2 or 3. Chance of getting 1, chance of getting 2 or chance of getting 3. So that is 3 cases divided by out of 6. That is 3 by 6. That is 1 by 2. Probability we got it as 1 by 2. Then you find Q. Q is 1 minus P. That is 1 minus 1 by 2. That is 1 by 2. Okay, either 1 or 2 or 3. Okay, favorable cases we have 3 cases are favorable, that is 1, 2 or 3 out of 6 possible cases. So next, what is N? What we considered N? How many dice we have? 5 dice, right? N is 5. So x, according to this we have to consider x. So here x is 0, here x is 1, here x is 2, x is 3, x is 4, x is 5. So next we go on finding p of 0. So first you substitute for n, p and q. So p of x formula become n is 5cx. P power x, p is 1 by 2 to the power of x. So next q is 1 by 2 whole to the power of 5 minus x. So here bases are same, you can add the powers to make the formula simple. So p of x is equal to ncx. So that is 1 by 2 whole to the power of 2. Bases are same, 1 by 2, 1 by 2 same. Add the power. 1 plus 5 minus x. So that is 5. N is 5. So sorry, 1 by 2 is 5 minus x. 5cx. 1 by 2 whole to the power of 7 minus x. Next find out p of 0. If x equal to 0, we can find probability of number of, that is x number, that is 0 number of dice showing 1, 2 or 3. It is 5c 0 1 by 2 whole to the power of 7 minus 0. Is it right? What you got? What do you got the answer? Hello? So here, sorry, it is x now. It is not 2, it is x. It is x plus x minus x cancelled. It is 5 only, it is fixed 5 only, not 7. It is 5 only. So what is NC naught? What is 5C0? What is NC naught? 1, right? 1 into 1 by 2. 1 into 1 by 2 power 5. What is 1 by 2 power 5? What is 1 by 2 power 5? Hello? What is 1 by 2 power 5? What is 2 power 5? 1 by 32, right? 1 by 32. So here we have to take, instead of frequency, so here we have to take expected value. So I am not writing directly the probability value. We should not write the probability value directly. So how many times we are tossing 5 dice? 96 times. Out of 96 times, how many times we are getting that, how many dice? So here, how many times we are getting 1, 2 or 3, that we have to write here. So I am not writing here, here we should write first because I am taking x equal to 0. So that is what we got, 1 by 32, right? As 1 by 32, that is frequency expected value when x equal to 0 is 96 times 1 by 32. 32 3s are 32 3s. So we got same. See, observed value and expected value we got same. So next we have to find out p of x equal to 1. Find probability of x equal to 1. So p of x equal to 1. So here you substitute. So not here, here you substitute. Bases are same, add the powers. So 5C1, n is 5, 1 by 2 power 5, it is fixed. So 5C1, what is NC1? NCR formula. What is NC1? N factorial by R factorial into n minus R factorial. So n is 5, 5C1, 5 factorial divided by 1 factorial into n minus R. N minus R means 5 minus 1, that is 4 factorial. So 5 is, okay. NC1 is 5 only. Okay, NC1 is 5. 5 into 1 by 2 power 5 is 1 by 32. 5 by 32 we got. So this is probability we got. So if you want to get a frequency, multiply probability with the numbers. You will get the frequency. That is 96 times. 96 into 5 by 32. 5 by 32. 32 3s are 3 5s are 15. I got here 15. There is some large difference between 8 and 15. Okay, next come to, so when x equal to 2. Tell me when x equal to 2, what you got the answer? Here you put x equal to 2. 5c to 1 by 2 power 5. Gagan? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
What is 5c2 1 by 2 power 5?
Ma'am, 5C2 20.
5c2 is 20, okay. 20 into 1 by 32 na. So that is 20 by
Ma'am,
32.
sorry, 5C2 10. 10 by
5c2
32.
10. 10 by 32. Okay, 10 by 32 into what? 10 by 32 into what we should do to get the frequency? Here, multiply with 96, right? 32,
Yes, ma'am.
3 is a 96. That is 30 I got. 30. But observed value is 24, expecting value is 30. Okay, next. Put x equal to 3. Here put x equal to 3, 5c3, 1 by 2 power 5. What is 5c3?
10.
5c3 10 na? Okay, same we will get 10 by 32 into 96, that is 30 only. Okay, next. When x equal to 3, 3 is over, right? Okay, when x equal to 4, 5c4,
5, ma'am.
5. 5 by 32 into 96. 32 3s are, then 5 3s are 15. It is 15, right? Frequency.
Yes, ma'am.
Next. Next, x equal to 5. 5c5. What is 5c5?
1.
1. 1 into 1 by 32 is 1 by 32 we got. 1 by 32 into 96, 3. If you add all these frequencies, what you will get? Add now 3 plus 15 plus 30 plus 30 plus 15 plus 3. 96. Obviously, it should be 96. If you add observed values also, so what you got observed frequency? 7 plus 19 plus 35 plus 24 plus 8 plus 3. It should also be equal to what it should be. Add ಮಾಡಿ ಏನು ಬಂತ ಆನ್ಸರ್ 96 only. So why 96 means we are throwing 5 dice how many times? 96 times. Out of 96 times we are dividing this. Okay, out of 96 times how many times we are getting 1 2 3 on 5 dice? That is 7 times we got. Okay, on all the 5 dice we got 7 times. 1 we may get, or 2 may we get, or 3 may we get. Out of 96 times we got 19 times. On 4 dice we got 1 2 3. That is the meaning. Okay, we are distributed our frequency. Frequency means our value among this among the values of x. Okay, so it should be 96. If it is not 96 means you got somewhere wrong, you did somewhere wrong. So now you should remember these values. Now I am going to write in the formula. So my formula for chi-square is equal to chi-square distribution formula is summation. What is the formula? Summation observed value minus expected value whole square divided by EI. Okay. I think all of you have written the table. From the table, so what is the table we have? Tell me now. Observed value and expected value. It is 7. It is what? 3. Next 19. 15. Next 35. 30.
30.
24.
30.
30. 8. 15. So then 3 and 3. 3. 3. So here observed value minus expected value. 7 minus 3. What is 7 minus 3? 4. Correct? 4 square by 3. 4 square by 3 plus 19 minus 5. 19 minus 15. Again 4. 4 square by, so this EI expected value 15 plus 35 minus 30, that is 5. 5 square divided by 30. 5 square by 30 plus 24 minus 30. What is 24 minus 30? That is minus 6. Minus 6 whole square divided by 30 plus next 8 minus 15. What is 8 minus 15? Minus 7 whole square by 15. 3 minus 3, 0 square by 3. Now find this. 16 by 3 plus 16 by 3 plus 25 by 30 plus 6 6 are 36, minus square is plus 30 plus 7 7 are 49, minus square is plus. So now simplify this. Directly you add using your calculator. 0 by 3 is 0 only, you leave it. Directly add using your calculator and tell me the answer. This is chi-square, okay na? So this is a, we can say error, or this is a correspondence value. So chi-square gives us correspondence value between the observed value as well as expected value. But in the data, in the question itself they are given chi-square value will be is equal to, it is actually fixed value. 11.07, we have 5 degree level of 5 degree of freedom, 3 degree of freedom. Okay, standard values of chi-square with 5 degree of freedom is 5 degree of freedom is 11.07. This is standard value what we have. So if the what we got the answer right, that value if it is greater than 11.07, that means suppose if you are taking this as a error, that is a fixed value. Okay, so if the error is less, our assumption is accepted, correct? Right? Our assumption is accepted. If error is more, our assumption is rejected, like that. So they are given the boundary that at the level of 5 degree of freedom, the value of chi-square is 11.07 they are given. We have to see what we got the value of chi-square, whether it is less than the given value of chi-square or greater than the given value of chi-square. So 11.7 will be greater than 11.07. Then our assumption is what? Rejected or accepted? Our assumption is rejected or accepted now? Error is more. If error is more, our assumption is rejected. What is our assumption actually? Our assumption is that this table expected value we will obtain by binomial distribution also. Okay, we will get the value by binomial distribution. That is our assumption. Okay, this is our hypothesis. Hypothesis means assumption. We are assuming that our distribution satisfied by the binomial distribution, but the error is more, therefore our assumption is rejected. Finally, you have to write that the hypothesis that the data follows the binomial distribution is rejected. Okay, so actually this chi-square distribution is very simple. So one compulsory question for your exam also for 6 to 7 marks. So they will give observed value and x values. Okay, first you write the observed value, then you find the expected value. In the question itself they will give that which distribution we have to follow. Okay, that is assumption they will give. So then by using that assumption, sometimes they will give the expected values, otherwise we have to find the expected values. After finding the expected values, so we have to find out the chi-square value. So after finding the chi-square value, we have to compare our chi-square value with the given chi-square value. If our obtained chi-square value is greater than the given chi-square value, then it is rejected because error is more. So if the obtained chi-square value is less than the given chi-square value, then what we assume the hypothesis will be accepted. So here this data does not follows the binomial distribution. Data may follows Poisson distribution, data may follows exponential distribution, data may follows normal distribution, but binomial distribution is not fit for the given data.